if you look at the fraction of GDP that China is spending on defense, the country sort of imploded, so it's like less than 1%. Russia is also not spending nearly as much of its output on defense. Japan in the preceding 10 years is spending 5% of output on defense, and in 1904 is spending 10% of output on defense.
But there's another piece. China's not really a unified state in this period. If you think about what people's loyalties are, it's to province and place. It's not to the whole China. I mean, they're all part of it, but it's to place. I'll give you an example. So China has 3 fleets, and the ones that I've been talking about and use it is the Northern Fleet. And in the Sino-French War, the Southern Fujian Fleet or whatever it is, the Southern one that's fighting in, it's Indochina in those days, it wants the Northern Fleet to come down and help them. And the Northern Fleet says, hell no. So in the Sino-Japanese War, when the Northern Fleet wants the Southern Fleet to come help it, the answer is hell no. And it also has to do with how are these forces being financed. Provincial governors are financing it. Mm-hmm. And so they want to use these forces for province. They don't want to send it out of province. And in the traditional world, where China is just worrying about some barbarians on horses way off and wherever, that works well enough because if they come riding in, you can probably eventually deal with it in province 1. And it'll eventually work. But all of a sudden, these Western powers come, and then the Chinese very foolishly fight in the treaty ports. And what they should have done is said, hey, come on in 25 miles and see how you like it. All right, let's try 50. And the British would have had real trouble with that. And it's a real failure of strategy that they can just own. So they love to complain about the foreign Chinese today, about foreign imperialists, and they don't look at their own gross incompetence. What is it? This country, we're dealing with Britain. Britain's a lot closer to us than it was to China. Their population was larger than the American colonists. And George Washington and friends gave them a run for their money, right? The Chinese, what's their problem? They should have been able to deal with it. But it's a case of lacking leadership, lacking institutions, that these things matter. You even have all the resources in the world. So this country needs to watch it. We may have all the resources in the world, but if we don't organize ourselves appropriately, or if we do a whole bunch of own goals with our own leadership, it will cause problems.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can watch the full episode here and subscribe for more clips. Thanks.